welcome back to the channel. Super snails and or birds and or frogs. Hit the bat system. We got a nice little rods of the God frag, rods from God frag. So this is actually a triple S. We got this just for logging in. So that was exciting. I figured I'd share that with you guys. We're gonna do a Fridge Friday on a Saturday, and we're gonna do the catalyzing. So I'm hoping that I had some good conversation with my luck, because recently I've been not performing well here in this section. It happens to us all. The older we get, performance is a bit of an issue. I would say when you start hitting your 35s to your 40s and your 50s and so on, performance does become an issue. And the best thing you can do sometimes is just to get a little help. And when you get a little help, your performance goes back. It's always good not to take it personally. It's just something that happens to us all. Okay, so what you want to do first of all is forgive yourself and know that it happens to us all. If you can do that, you can get past the next thing, which is your pride. Get rid of your pride and move on with your life, and then say, okay, we're gonna address this situation. We're gonna see a doctor, and we're gonna get some treatment so that we can perform on stage better, because we still want to perform. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about these crits. We want to get crit, we want to get water, we want to get crit damage, we want to get fire. I'm gonna pick fire there all day, every day, because I want to make sure that it's consistent. Like, fire is always gonna hit. So this whatever, I think it's 1200 damage. That 1200 damage is always going to hit. Where the crit damage, if I'm not 100% crit, I might miss one. So then I could lose out, and I don't want to do that. So who do we change here? 3% attack. We have a fire, so we can replace this guy right here. We have a life steal. I kind of want to replace it with this guy right here. No HP, no rush, no life steal, wind, and then okay. That is all we got. Went ahead and hired some people, and then for some reason our guy is still getting hired, which is nice. We'll leave him alone. We're gonna go ahead and back out here. So we're gonna ask RNGesus to bless us today with some embryos. I actually had 14 that from last week that I didn't get to use, because after I was able to fight, I was able to collect a few, and I was just like, I'm not gonna use them because my luck is kind of shitty last week. And it wasn't even last week, it was like 3 days ago, right? But please, can we talk about okay, that's okay, I'll take a gold. Okay, another gold. That's good, and then some purples, because I wouldn't mind if I just got a lot, like I wouldn't mind at this point if I got like a nice fat all embryos, and then one that's mutagen or whatever hours, and then the chips, right? That's fine. But I really need these like additional copies right here, so that we can get our reds. We need to get our reds as soon as possible. So we need to recycle. And right now, this is currently not giving us that. It's just constantly being like very, very like bad luckish kind of thing. And I keep saying bad luck, but you know what I mean. It's. I know we could do better, but it's not turning out to be that way. But I got a gold one that may turn out to give me a file. Did we see a file action? Would it be for that? No, it's not even for that. It's just the file for this guy. Okay, well I got a good amount of shots. So we'll take those shots, and we'll see if we can go ahead and turn them into gold. 13 shots, please. One red embryo would be not happening this week. Okay, cool, fine. All right, so I'm going to leave this for myself later on. I don't even care about the other ones. It's fine. It looks bad. It smells bad. It's probably bad. It probably is just, It's just a pile of poop. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this out as well because I actually really enjoy this as well. I'm a huge fan. This one we only need to hit level 5 because we did the level 10 last time. So with this 100, can we? That'd be great if the number just automatically popped up. Can we? Ooh, 75. That's pretty good. 75. What is this guy? Smoramon S class. He's not that great, but he could turn out to be like food for something else. So we're gonna go ahead and I've never actually paid attention to these. Do they actually change the animation of like this? That's good. We need some white tadpoles. I think I'm gonna go with 5. That should be probably overkill. Overkill. Yes, it wasn't overkill. It was barely overkill. Oh my god. So my throat is still all messed up, and so is everything else. I'm recovering. I'm starting to feel a little better. You can probably tell that I got a little more energy, a little more pep. I'm talking a little bit faster, which is nice. I'm not like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But okay, so we got a little something. I forgot to claim this guy right here, which is good because we do need to draw some. We need to draw some Protomon here. Hopefully, we'll get a good chunk. 71. I used up a lot of the product or the amount that I would have used for this one because I did it on Wednesday. I think was the last one. So you're almost getting like a back-to-back with the Protomon section and the fridge, but it's just the way that turned out. I had a lot of flights and shit, and then I also felt like shit. So shit. It's funny because I always get upset. I tend to get frustrated when people get upset with curse words because curse words are just sounds that come out of our mouths, and obviously depending on how you cuss at somebody, it shouldn't mean anything to you if I'm just saying shit, right? Like that shouldn't be an offensive thing. You shouldn't be like, ugh, he cusses. He's just making a sound, right? I'm just making a sound. But holy shit. But if I was like, you're a piece of shit, right? All of a sudden you're like, okay, now I'm being offensive, okay? Because I'm attacking a person. I'm trying to make them feel bad or whatever. Or if it's a friend of yours and you're like, wow, you're a real big piece of shit for doing that. Ha! Everyone's laughing, right? It shouldn't offend you, but there's some people out there that really get offended by like words and stuff like that. I think that's probably a huge reason to why the Republicans won and are now trashing the country and hurting people because they got tired of the left being so extreme to the point where people were getting fired and all this other crap just for saying shit. Couldn't do anything. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. I don't know why I even went in that direction. But we didn't get any luck. That's what happens. We didn't get really good luck on this, and that's okay. Maybe I'm still a little delirious. That's why I'm talking politics. So, it's something that I do in the channel from time to time. I do allow it because when I expect people to come to the channel and talk about their politics, I don't expect them to like yell at each other or anything like that. I expect it to be, chill. Voice your opinion. Feel good. No one's gonna hurt you for saying, voicing your opinion. At least I'm not. We got 9 shots. Let's see if I can get something out of this, please, because right now doesn't look like a good lucky weekend for me. Harpy is technically the strongest one because it's a triple S here. I didn't actually. T-Rex is really good, and Kaomon is double S. Even though like I have Kaomon like super high up. I really don't think I need any more copies of Kaomon. And even if I did, it's fine. So I'm going to go with Harpy here. Because Harpy's a triple S. So when right now, when I pick, that's my choice. And I guess that's it. Because there's really nothing else I can do. Fridge Friday might be doomed. I keep saying it, and I really shouldn't say it. So that perhaps it can actually change. Unless you guys are having like some insane amount of bad luck as well on your side. I know I am, and I can't do anything about it. So I can't do anything about it. I just gotta kind of keep waiting and see how everything plays out, and then hope for the best. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a brief one. I think it was pretty short, and it was just really simple. I got my ass kicked. I'll be doing probably Persia hopefully this week. I'll talk about Persia, which, for the most part, you guys are probably done with it, but I just wanted to cover it just in case someone in the future finally gets to Persia and they're like, what do we do? I'm gonna do that, and then I'll also cover the event because I haven't touched the event. If I click on this right now, this is like I haven't done any of it, any of it. So, anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.